Hello everybody and namaskar. Welcome to Yagya VM. My name is Yagya Sani Patra, and in today's class I may discuss Koriba current affairs, some MCQ from November first week. So this initiative is to boost the current affairs and also the GS part of the aspirants जो माने कि OPSC, UPSC, ASO, CPSC ये सब examination ପାଇଁ prepare करूँचंते. So let us discuss the first question of the day. Find the false statement. Options are the MP Lad scheme was suspended for 2 financial years, that is 2020 to 21, 21 to 22. Second statement कहे it is a centrally sponsored scheme. Third statement कहे MP Lads is a non-lapsable fund scheme. And fourth statement कहे कि all of them are correct, किसी भी false या भितरू नुहे. So what do you think is the correct answer? Let us take a few seconds to think about the question. So the correct answer is B. MP Lad scheme जोटा कि आपनकर मेंबर्स ऑफ पार्लियामेंट जो थांती से माने निजर कंस्टिट्युएंसी रे जदि लोकसभा मेंबर तो सी निजर कंस्टिट्युएंसी रे डेवलपमेंट करे परिबे एंड जो माने राज्यसभा मेंबर थांती से माने जो भी स्टेट रो नॉमिनेट आसिक जो भी स्टेट रू इलेक्ट होकर आसी से स्टेट रे दे कैन डू दी डेवलपमेंट आ जो नॉमिनेटेड मेंबर्स थांती से माने पूरा इंडिया रे डेवलपमेंट करे परिबे. सो MP Lad स्कीम एज यू नो कोरोना भाइरस जेबेठू आसीथिला तो सेबेठू याकू सस्पेंड करा जाइथिला 2020 2021 एज वेल एज 2021 2022. रिसेंटली याकू पुणी आउथरे रिस्टोर करिबार प्रपोजल बेसिकली द थिंग हैज बीन डन अगेन तो आउथरे ए जिनसटा स्टार्ट होबाकू जाउछे. It is not a centrally sponsored scheme, it is a central sector scheme. Central sector scheme माने एथिरे 100% जो फंडिंग अच्छे से यूनियन गवर्नमेंट रू आसी थाए. तो जो स्कीम्स थाए से बेसिकली डिवाइड हो जाए इनटू सेंट्रल सेक्टर स्कीम, सेंट्रल स्पॉन्सर्ड स्कीम. सो दिस इज अ सेंट्रल सेक्टर स्कीम. MP Lad is a non lapsable fund. Non lapsable fund माने एवरी ईयर 5 कोटी टंका इनटू इंस्टॉलमेंट 2.5 करोड़ 2.5 करोड़ जो MPs थांती तांको मिले थाए बट तांको मिले डिस्ट्रिक्ट अथॉरिटीज़ को मिलता है सो दैट सम डेवलपमेंट स्कीम इन द लोकल एरिया कैन बी डन. सो जदि ये पैसाटा यूज हो पारुनी ताहले दिस इज अगेन कैरिड फॉरवर्ड टू द नेक्स्ट ईयर. तो जो जो फंड रे पैसाटा कैरी फॉरवर्ड हुए ताको कहते नॉन लैप्सेबल. यार आउ गोटे एग्जांपल होची निर्भया फंड. सो दैट इज ऑल्सो ए काइंड ऑफ नॉन लैप्सेबल फंड जोटी कि 1000 करोड़ कॉर्पस थाए. सो सी तो A and C करेक्ट अच्छी बट B फॉल्स अच्छे. Now let us know something about the MP Lad. This is very very important from the exam perspective. So Union Cabinet has approved the restoration of Member of Parliament Local Area Development Scheme जहाँ को हमें MP Lad scheme भी कहते हो. For the remaining part of the financial year तो जति कि बाकी अच्छे ये बर्षर ताकू ता भितरे याकू start करा जिवो. And this particular thing will be active till 2025-26 टिल 2025-26 से एक्टिव रही. यानी कि जते पर्यंत हमर फाइनेंस 15th फाइनेंस कमिशन अच्छे सो इट विल बी को टर्मिनस विद द पीरियड ऑफ द फाइनेंस कमिशन. द स्कीम वॉज सस्पेंडेड फॉर 2 financial year. It is a central sector scheme which was announced in the year 1993 and since June 2016 MP Lad can also be used for the implementation of other schemes. So जमती कि स्वच्छ भारत अभियान, एक्सेसिबल इंडिया कैंपेन, सुगम्य भारत अभियान. सो यही सबू MP Lad रे जो पैसा आसुची सबुरे भी खर्च करा जाई पारिबो. देन संसद आदर्श ग्राम योजना, रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग ये सबुरे खर्च करा जाई पारिबो. नेक्स्ट थिंग इज दैट कि व्हाट इज दिस MP Lad. एवरी ईयर द MPs विल रिसीव 5 करोड़ इन 2 installment 2.5 करोड़ ईच. एंड ये जो पैसा था से MP को नुहे डिस्ट्रिक्ट अथॉरिटीज़ को दिया जाए था. फंड्स अंडर MP Lads इज नॉन लैप्सेबल यानी कि कैरी फॉरवर्ड कर कैपेबिलिटी अच्छे. And Lok Sabha MPs have to recommend the district authorities projects in the Lok Sabha constituency. Lok Sabha member निजर constituency रे development करिवे. Rajya Sabha member have to spend it in the state that has elected them to the house. And जो nominated members थांती जमती अपन जानती राज्यसभा रे 12 members nominate है कि आसंती और लोक सभा रे 0 members nominated after the 104th constitution amendment. आगुरु 2 जन होतले. So previously there were 2 nominated but right now there is no nominated in the Lok Sabha. But in the Rajya Sabha जो nominated members So they can recommend works anywhere in the country. Okay, anywhere in the country they can recommend the work. How does this MP lad work? Members of the parliament recommend the work of local needs of the selected constituency, यानी कि किसी local area development रो काम से हे परिबो. District authorities यानी कि district collector they sanction eligible works, select implementing agency किए ताको implement किए करिवे. Responsible for the implementation, तो यार जो पूरा पूरा implementation अच्छी that is done by the district collectors. And Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation looks after this entire thing. So they formulate the MPLADS policy. So it is under which ministry? MOSP, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, जहाँ अंडर NSO था, Census Calculation, GDP Calculation वाला जो था. So next you see ए जो फंड आसूची ए फंड को कोठी खर्च करागला को डेवलपमेंट है दैट कैन बी नोन बाय द सिटीजन्स ऑल्सो थ्रू एन RTI. तो सिटीजन्स कैन फाइल RTI टू नो अबाउट द स्टेटस ऑफ द फंड एंड कंप्लीटेड ऑनगोइंग वर्क हैज़ टू बी लिस्टेड इन अ वेबसाइट सो दैट इट कैन बी रिकॉर्डेड जोटा कि mplats.government.in रे रिकॉर्ड होता है. नाउ लेट अस मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. So a question ta budget ru achi. From the current fiscal, the government expects the deficit at dash percentage of the GDP. So this year, what is the fiscal deficit? Let's take few seconds to think about the answer. So the correct answer is 6.8% of the GDP will be the fiscal deficit. Let's move to the next question. What is DAP? Full form of DAP कौन था? Options are disodium phosphate, diammonium phosphate, dichloro diphenyl trichloroethane, none of the above. Let's take a few seconds to think about the answer. So the correct answer is diammonium phosphate. So why was this in news? जो फार्मर्स जो फर्टिलाइजर यूज करते तो वन फर्टिलाइजर इज यूरिया फर्टिलाइजर. ओके, नाइट्रोजन कंटेंट सब अधिका था, हाईएस्ट अमाउंट ऑफ नाइट्रोजन कंटेंट इन द यूरिया फर्टिलाइजर. बट since different land require different nutrients, so there are some other fertilizers which are non-urea fertilizers. Non-urea fertilizers. जमती for example DAP and MOP. ओके, DAP माने कि डाईअमोनियम फॉस्फेट, MOP यानी कि म्यूरिएट ऑफ पोटाश. सो फॉस्फेट पोटाश ए सबूर रिजर्व्स इंडिया रे बहुत लिमिटेड अच्छी एंड दैट इज वाई वी बेसिकली इम्पोर्ट ऑल दीज थिंग्स. सो वाई वॉज इट इन न्यूज़? बिकॉज द प्राइसेस ऑफ दीज fertilizers have increased very much. So DAP, which is a water soluble ammonium phosphate salt, it is water soluble, which is produced by the reaction of ammonia and phosphoric acid under controlled condition. DAP is the second most commonly used fertilizer in India after urea, and farmers normally apply this fertilizer just before or at the beginning of sowing. So लगेबार just पूर्वरु याकू दिया जाए. It is a basic nutrient for the rabi crops जेमते कि mustard, wheat, and fertilizer grade diammonium phosphate has 18% nitrogen, 46% phosphorus. Though there are other phosphatic fertilizer also जेमते कि SSP था, DAP is the preferred source since it contains nitrogen also along with phosphorus. Under the nutrient based subsidy program 2010, retail prices of non-urea fertilizer, for example DAP, muriate of potash, are decontrolled and determined by the manufacturers, while center gives a fixed subsidy every year. In case of urea, government fixes the maximum retail price. The difference between the production cost and the MRP is reimbursed to the manufacturers. So let us move to the next question. Dash recovery exhibits wealth inequality, greater corporate monopolies, a continuing racial wealth gap, long-term unemployment for low-income workers, and accelerating technological adoption. So कौन लगुचे? के शेप रिकवरी रहता है, वी शेप रिकवरी रहता है, ए शेप रिकवरी रहता है या फिर डब्ल्यू शेप रिकवरी रहता है. लेट अस टेक अ फ्यू सेकेंड्स टू थिंक अबाउट द आंसर. Okay, so it is saying exhibits wealth inequality, greater corporate monopoly, but continuing racial wealth gap, long-term unemployment for low-income workers, while accelerating technological adoption. So these are different phase देखोचे. So this is nothing but the K-shape recovery. Option A is correct. Let us understand something about the K-shape recovery. K-shape recovery A type रो किछि दिसित है. You can see here. So some of the technology, some of the industries you will see a boom. For example, technology, software services, digital education, retail sector. Whereas in some sectors you will find there is a mandi. ट्रैवल एंटरटेनमेंट हॉस्पिटालिटी इंडस्ट्रीज जो की असिस्टेंस दरकार तो जनरली लो इनकम वर्कर्स जो था not so much technically skilled, so they suffer the losses, whereas those who have been very technically skilled, the gold collar jobs kuhante taku, gold collar jobs kuhante, and they will, those sectors will have a recovery. ଯେମିତି कि कोरोना वायरस पैंडेमिक रे भी एटा देखा जाइतिला, के शेप रिकवरी देखा जाइतिला, वी शेप रिकवरी भी देखा जाइतिला इन केस ऑफ जीडीपी, बट सेक्टर्स ऑफ इकोनॉमी को देखिबा तो के शेप रिकवरी देखा जाइतिला. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन हो जे. अच्छा, there are some other ways also shaped recovery. Let us see. W shaped recovery भी है था. You can see here what is W shaped recovery. So at some point you will see कि after the recession recovery तो है जे, but again it will fall. फिर again it will fall. फिर बहुत टाइम पर इसे जाके ना राइज करो जे. So W shaped recovery is when an economy passes through a recession into recovery and then immediately turns down into another recession. It is called as double dip recession also. तो W shape recovery को double dip recession भी कहा जाई पारेबो. And talking about the V shape recovery, V shape recovery is characterized by quick and sustained recovery in measures of economic performance after a sharp economic deadline. For example, हमारा जो GDP थिला, right from 2016 it was dipping, but before 2020 it was at 4%. हमारा जो GDP growth rate थिला was at 4%, and after that in 2020 it went to -7% growth rate. Then again recovery expect करा जाउची 11% रे. So V shape recovery देखा जाए. So let us move to the next question. Dash has constitutional arrangement for reservation of 25% seat for the military. India, Myanmar, Japan, Pakistan. So what do you think is the correct answer? Let's take a few seconds to evaluate the answer. So the correct answer here is Myanmar. Okay, so what has happened basically recently, ASEAN has decided to exclude Myanmar's military junta. So Myanmar जो military अच्छी तरह ना हो ची junta या जनता या जहाँ भी अपन कोई पारे. ASEAN has decided कि जनता को invitation दिया जेबो नहीं in the next meeting annual summit, which is a major setback for the generals' attempt to gain regional legitimacy in their brutal regime. Although they did not win the election, तथापि forcefully they have basically detained Aung San Suu Kyi and trying to establish their government. तो सत्य में यहाँ को exclusion face करने को पड़े. Now let us know something about it. Military backed party जो म्यांमार रे अच्छे यानी कि junta backed party, that is USDP, Union Solidarity and Development Party, and there is another democratic party which is led by Aung San Suu Kyi, that is National League for Democracy यानी कि NLD. तो म्यांमार रे ए दीटा पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज भितरे एबे राइवलरी चली छे. So the junta has unleashed a reign of terror claiming more than 1,000 lives. Aung San Suu Kyi, who has been the state councillor for 5 years from 2015, heading the quasi-democratic government, has been in detention. Now something about Myanmar. Myanmar तो अपन जाने ही चंते. This is India. और इंडिया रो ऊपर अपन देखी पारे नेपाल, भूटान, फिर हमारा नॉर्थ ईस्ट तड़े बांग्लादेश और तापरे आसे this diamond shaped country which is Myanmar. If we talk about the neighboring countries of Myanmar, so you can see here ऑन वन साइड यू हैव चाइना सांगे बॉर्डर अच्छे गोटे साइड रे आपनकर लाओस सांगे बॉर्डर देन यू हैव बॉर्डर विथ थाईलैंड बट रिमेंबर म्यांमार और विएटनाम पाखे बॉर्डर शेयर हो ना ठीक अच्छे चाइना लाओस थाईलैंड एपटे इंडिया सांगे बॉर्डर शेयर हो करेक्ट देन अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट हु आर दी बॉर्डर्स ऑफ म्यांमार बेसिकली गोटे साइड रे आपनकर बांग्लादेश सांगे भी बॉर्डर शेयर हो ये लास्ट पार्ट यू कैन सी बांग्लादेश सांगे भी बॉर्डर शेयर हो सो म्यांमार विच इज कॉल्ड एज बर्मा इन द साउथ ईस्ट एशिया द नेबर्स आर थाईलैंड Laos, Bangladesh, China and India, 5 countries. The main religion is Buddhism for Myanmar. The biggest city is Yangon, which is also the capital, Yangon and Yarangun, but the capital is basically your Naypyidaw. This is the capital. एठी अपन देखि पारिबे Naypyidaw. There are many ethnic groups in the country, जोठी कि आपनकर रोहिंग्या मुस्लिम्स भी तांकर गोटे ethnic group and रोहिंग्या मुस्लिम्स को लेकिन किसी क्राइसिस न्यूज़ ऑल्सो यू मस्ट हैव हर्ड राइट रोहिंग्या मुस्लिम्स संगे एसोसिएटेड बांग्लादेश कॉक्स बाजार और फिर भाषांचार आइलैंड ऑफ बांग्लादेश सो ऑल दिस यू मस्ट हैव हर्ड नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन हो UIDAI यूनिक आइडेंटिफिकेशन अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया इज अ डैश ऑप्शन ए स्टैट्यूटरी बॉडी ऑप्शन बी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल बॉडी ऑप्शन सी नीदर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल नॉर स्टैट्यूटरी option D is both. So let us take a few seconds to determine the answer. So the correct answer is statutory body. Option A is correct. Let us learn something about it. So UIDAI is a statutory authority which was established in the year 2016 12th of July by the Government of India under jurisdiction of Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, that is MeitY. Following the provisions of Aadhaar Act 2016, तो इतर तक power मिलची, hence it is a statutory body. UIDAI is mandated to assign a 12-digit unique identification number to all the residents of India. Remember, all the residents of India. It was initially set up in January 2009 as an attached office, but after 2016 ताको statutory body बना गला. Initially it was an attached office under the Planning Commission. Moving on to the next question. मनरेगा विषय पचारे Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act functions under the which ministry? Option A Ministry of Rural Development, Option B Ministry of Panchayati Raj, Option C Ministry of Renewable Energy, Option D Ministry of Jal Shakti. So what do you think is the correct answer? Let's see. Correct answer is A, Ministry of Rural Development. So मनरेगा started in the year 2005. काफ़ी पुराना स्कीम अच्छी. It is a central sponsored scheme. However बारंबार यार न्यूज़ आसु थाए because of many reasons. First reason is that जो village employment रोचे village employment दबारे ये काफ़ी help करी थाए. Although it gives village employment but जो पैसा था इसे ठीक से दिया जाए न दिया जाए केबे केबे कहती से कम पड़ जाए. And recently जिनसे न्यूज़ रही थिला because Odisha government and some other government also wrote to the central government कि मनरेगा रो जो fund अच्छे से सरी जाए. तो that thing was in news basically. Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, earlier which was known as NREGA, was passed in the year 2005 to augment employment generation and social security in India. The scheme is a demand-driven wage employment scheme. What is demand-driven? Demand-driven माने हो जी. Suppose a person is going to मनरेगा and asking a job. तो जदि कोटे person demand करूचे job, then within 15 days the job has to be given. If within 15 days the job is not given, then an unemployment allowance has to be given by the government. तो याको कौनती demand driven wage employment scheme which functions under the Ministry of Rural Development. Under this, every adult member of the household in a rural area, remember rural area, यानी एमटीआर डिस्ट्रिक्ट जोठी की अर्बन पॉपुलेशन अच्छी सेठी नुहे रूरल एरियाज रे ही हे परिबा. with a job card is eligible for this job under the scheme. The scheme envisages providing 100 days of guaranteed wage employment in a financial year to adult member volunteers for unskilled manual work. Okay, adult. It covers all the districts of India except the ones with 100% urban population. एमतिया district जोटी की 100% urban population है जाइए सेठी allow हुए नहीं बाकी all the districts से अच्छे. This is also a provision for additional. There is also a provision for additional 50 days of unskilled wage employment in the case of drought, natural calamity in the notified rural areas. As per Section 3, Clause 4 of Manrega, the state may make provision for providing additional days beyond the period guaranteed under the Act from their own funds also. तो state चाहिए भी एतरे किछि अलगा days पाई employment दे परिबे. Let us move to the next question. Dash was established in conformity with the Paris Principles. The options are UNFCCC, National Human Rights Commission, World Bank, National Green Tribunal. Let us take a few seconds to think about the answer. Okay, so the correct answer is B, Bombay, National Human Rights Commission. And Paris Principles, National Human Rights Commission, what is it? So just let me tell that to you in brief. So as you know, in the year 1948, 10th of December, United Nations adopted the Human Rights Declaration. United Nations रे Human Rights Declaration adopt करा जाइथिला. And because of this reason, 10th of December को Human Rights Day परिका every year observe भी करा जाए. Now after this, in the year 1991, there was a Paris Principle which was adopted. And Paris Principle was dedicated towards the human rights adoption and their implementation, other things. So 1948, 10th of December, this declaration was the first time when all the people in the world, irrespective of their any background, without any discrimination, are given some of the rights. Okay. So 1991, the Paris Principles were there, and in accordance with this Paris Principle, in India, there was an act which was passed, jar nathila Protection of Human Rights. Protection of Human Rights, that is PHRA, in the year 1993. And since this is an act, तो याको implement करिबा ପାଇଁ किछि body दरकार. So that body is nothing but the National Human Rights Commission and the State Human Rights Commission in the state level. So these are appointed. Hence, these are statutory. Okay. So option B is correct. Apart from that, there was a body which is United Nations Commission on Human Rights. United Nations Commission on the Human Rights, UNHCR. So in the year 2006, this was again replaced by the Human Rights Council. It was replaced by the Human Rights Council. Okay. Now NHRC, which is a very important topic for the GS mains. OPSC रो GS मेन्स पेपर 1 रे क्वेश्चन टा बारंबार पचा जाए. सिमिलरली आपनकर जो PSR ऑप्शनल अच्छे सेतरे भी क्वेश्चन टा आपन को आसीबा. ठीक अच्छे 60 मार्क्स क्वेश्चन पाखा पाखी. सो दिस वाज योर NHRC. So it is given basically to deny people their human rights is to challenge their very humanity. This was said by Nelson Mandela. You can use this quote to empower your answer. On 12th October 1993, NHRC was created as an independent statutory body, and as per the provisions of Protection of Human Rights Act 1993, later amended in 2006. It is established in conformity with the Paris Principles adopted for the promotion and protection of human rights in Paris 1991 and endorsed by the General Assembly of United Nations 1993. Human Rights Day. In 1948, 10th of December, Universal Declaration of Human Rights was adopted by the United Nations General Assembly in Paris. In pursuant to these principles, India has enacted PHRA with a view to bring about greater accountability, strengthening of the human rights in the country. This act is has authorized the state government also to establish the SHRC, and Human Rights Council is an intergovernmental body which was created by the United Nations General Assembly to replace the former United Nations Commission on Human Rights in the year 2006. Okay, 15th of March. So this was all the current affairs that we wanted to discuss today. Again tomorrow I will bring a new video where we will discuss the current affairs of October, November 2021. So thank you so much for joining. If you are taking subscription from Unacademy, use my referral code YAGYA10 for additional 10% discount. Thank you so much, and have a nice day. God bless you all.